Ellen and Portia selling mansion and looking for new flip. Tim Allen gets backlash from his fans over a comment. Ellen and Allen have made it to the headlines yet again, from selling million-dollar worth mansions to the blazing Twitter backlash. So today, we're going to bring you up to date about what's happening in the worlds of Ellen and Tim Allen. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all hot celeb gossip. Now, for those of you who don't know, although Ellen works for a very lucrative contract and does not need to earn more, Ellen has always had the businessman's eye and has invested in many side businesses over the years. One of the most critical business activities that Ellen takes part in this regard would be her system of selling and buying real estate. Over the years, Ellen has bought, lived in, and sold several properties after renovating them for double the price. The most recent property that the real estate enthusiast is looking towards selling is the mansion she currently resides in with her wife, Portia. She had bought the property initially for $3.6 million in 2019 and had renovated it internally and externally over the period she stayed there. Now, Ellen is willing to sell the place for $6.9 million and looking for a new flip to live. Although they have bought and sold many properties in the past, they always plan to live in those homes, Mr. Riskin said. However, this is the first property they have ever purchased intending to renovate and sell. They loved working on the home and are thrilled with how it turned out. Mr. Riskin is the person responsible for the property sale and is the head at Riskin Property Group at Village Property Group. Even for a mansion that Ellen lived in, it sounds a little too pricey, no? Well, there's more to it. The mansion in itself has historical and traditional value. It's the most desirable place in the neighborhood, but its construction took a lot of hassle and moved around from other regions. The 5,500 square foot residence was originally 2 barns built in the 1700s in Surrey, England. In the 1980s, the barns were dismantled, with each piece numbered and shipped to Montecito, where it was masterfully reconstructed. The 2 barns were originally named Porter Barn and Black Barn. After the renovation, the whole property was renamed the Porter House, as told by Mr. Riskin in an interview with Mansion Global. Ellen has made several changes in the mansion, including changing the number of bedrooms from 3 to 2 and 4 bathrooms, making it a beautiful design and architectural piece. On the other hand, Ellen and Rossi are currently searching for a new residence and will move in as soon as the mansion gets bought. From what we hear, we don't think people will take much time in buying such a beautiful thing. In other news, Tim Allen seems to be under fire for this comment of his. Tim Allen is an American actor and comedian, and we're sure you must have seen him acting as the conventional father figure in series such as The Last Man Standing and Home Improvement. His comedic style mostly revolves around sarcastic plays around the modern ways of living. All in all, he's been a very unproblematic man in the industry and has worked a very long time without causing any issues. But recently, Twitter has cancelled the comic after his interview with Mac Marone in his podcast WTF. The talk revolved around the political debate and Tim's views on Donald Trump. Tim's conservative nature sparks out here, and he opens up to Mac about how he enjoyed Donald's inauguration ceremony a lot. Back in the day, Tim had garnered a little bit of negative attention for comparing being a Trump supporter in today's Hollywood to being a German Nazi in the 1930s. Not the best words to use, Tim. On the podcast, Allen told Marone, "I literally don't preach anything. What I've done is just not joined into, as I call it, the we culture. I'm not telling anybody else how to live. I don't like that. We should do this or we should do that." He continued, "Once I realized that the last president pissed people off, I kind of liked that. So it was fun just not to say anything. Didn't join in the lynching crowd." So basically, what the 67-year-old actor said was that he supported Donald Trump, believed that his policies were a need of the time and necessary, and that everyone else's constant criticism wouldn't make him change his allegiance, but rather kind of encouraged it. It's no wonder Twitter is upset. But despite Tim's previous unproblematic professional life, he also opens up about these personal experiences with drugs and stealing. Yes, Tim Allen revealed on a public platform that he was a thief, and unapologetically, he said, "After my old man died, I really just played games with people and told adults what they wanted to hear and then stole their booze. Really, I was Eddie Haskell. Yes, Mrs. Cleaver, no, Mrs. Cleaver. I knew exactly what adults wanted. Make your bed, be polite, use a napkin, and then I'd go steal everything in the house." Not only that, Allen got into a real bust in 1978 when he got arrested at the Michigan airport for carrying loads of cocaine. Even though the actor got off easily, it's still messed up. And we aren't too enthusiastic about his "it is what it is" behavior. It's 2021, Allen, not the 80s. We hope you realize that. What do you guys think of these two stories? Who do you think is creating more drama? Don't forget to tell us in the comments section. And on that note, we leave you to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.